Red alert, red alert, red alert calling all ambitious SMEs sales and marketing professionals. Trust me, here's what you don't know: that firms require job license. Not knowing it could harm your sales in the SMEs business. True? Serious? Believe me, there is no better time and place to read and watch this hand-picked news item. It's for the sole purpose of you and your customers to get work permit for foreign workers in Malaysia. Believable? You bet? Allow me to whet your appetite for this news with some critical salient points. Alright, thanks. Briefly, medium and small plantations now is easily provided with work permits if documents are in order. The authorities ensure that the entire process can be done without delay. This lack of manpower is experienced as now the urgency is made serious by the acute shortage of 120,000 workers. Moreover, the gravity is compounded by Malaysia missing the golden opportunity to ride on the growing global palm oil demand. That said, it's time to read the entire newsletter in full. Shall we? Here goes. Breaking news. All firms need work permits. Kuala Lumpur, medium and small plantations should also be provided with work permits as the larger firms, says the Malaysians Estate Owners Association, MEOA. Amid the labor crunch facing the palm oil industry, it said the association was pleased to hear in the market that a big company had been allocated a permit to bring in a limited group of workers from Lombok, Indonesia, even if it was reported that the inaugural intake was aborted. This means that the issuance of permits has started. Notwithstanding that there may be reasons and perceptions raised pertaining to the intake cancellation, the top priority now is to ensure the modus operandi is firmed up, and the entire process can begin without delay so that all companies, big, medium, or small players, will benefit from the return of the guest workers into Malaysia, it said in a statement yesterday. MEOA said that at the start of 2022 it estimated there was an acute shortage of around 120,000 workers in the local palm oil industry. According to Malaysia Productivity Corporation, this can deprive the industry and the nation of a massive RM28 billion in revenue from unharvested fresh fruit bunches this year. MEOA said Malaysia is missing a golden opportunity to ride on the growing global palm oil demand as it is unable to cope with the harvesting of all of the oil palm bunches at the appropriate investing rounds due to the limited labor force. It warned that the acute labor shortage would also affect future earnings, as many plantation would try to manage their labor productivity by channeling scarce human resources merely towards crop harvesting, and hence giving lower priority to other works in the fields, including palm maintenance along with fertilization. These would have an adverse due to the effect on field conditions and crop yields, especially set against insufficient application of fertilizations, MEOA said. Accessibility to the fields and oil palm trees would also be hindered due to overgrown fields and unpruned old fronds. Rehabilitation work will require more workforce and at higher costs, it said. MEOA urged all stakeholders, especially the relevant authorities, to quickly connect all the dots and make the return of the guest workers a reality, sooner than later. Believable? And to wrap this week's newsletter, it would be most fitting now to rehash the more important ideas in a nutshell. Okay, as a matter of fact, SMEs plantations is now allowed them to get foreign workers, if supported by the proper paperwork. To hasten the whole process, the authorities believe that they can approve the permits without delay. Additionally, the officials now realize the urgency is made worse due to the extreme scarcity of 120,000 workers. Moreover, the consequences was compounded with Malaysia's missing the golden chance to capitalize on the huge demand experienced by worldwide palm oil shortage. In this respect, the news item has now rightly highlighted the importance of each and every firms must require work permits. Believe me, the next best thing we should rightly do as responsible sales and marketing people is to give sound advices to all SMEs businesses, especially those companies that require foreign workers. They must heed the warnings of getting work permit when employing their workers. Agree or not? As a passing remark, here is an excellent quote by Richard Branson. He is a British billionaire, entrepreneur, commercial astronaut, and business magnate. He says, "A big business starts small." End of SME's newsletter. Source: extracted and modified from Open Printed Media. PS. Come to think of it, we know if it is a lengthy newsletter, yet we want to congratulate you for watching and reading this news completely. Additionally, we are eager to know which part of this sales and marketing bulletin you enjoyed most. Your feedbacks are critical so that we can help each other grow effectively. Lest you forget, these writings will continue in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course in our author, trainer, and consultant's email, josephsfn@gmail.com, upon request. Alright, thank you. We hope to meet you in the next newsletter. Goodbye and happy reading. Yours truly, Madam Sophia, the virtual presenter for CTM Joseph SFNG, June 16, 2022.